think my struggle that I think I deal with is really just, you know, having this struggle for the last 10 years. You know, I think I tend to be pretty hard on myself. So, you know, the problem with being hard on myself is like, you know, I have so many goals that I wanted to do, and sometimes I look and I see that, you know, I didn't achieve them. And I think one specific example is that when I first started college, I took off, went to the military after 1 year of college. You know, after boot camp and training, I came back, you know, only half a year later, but it felt like I was so far behind. In reality, I wasn't really that far behind, you see what I'm saying? But it stopped me because I kept on looking back and saying, you know what, I wish I would have done this, I wish I would have done this, and it's hard because, you know, you can never really move forward if you keep on looking back. I realized that, you know, wherever I'm at in my life right now, it's actually the perfect place to be in, and I just have to start pretty much here, you know, and be present to where I'm at right now. You know, there's a saying on I don't know if you watch Smallville, but Chloe said if you keep on looking back at what you could have been, you can never become what you want to be. So I think that's the kind of saying that, you know, like applies to my life and the struggle that I had of always being hard on myself, always beating myself up, always thinking I'm far behind when I'm really not that far behind. I think I would want to be a negotiator. Yeah, if you've seen that movie, The Negotiator, with Samuel L. Jackson and Spacey, you know, the negotiators, they pretty much speak to, you know, whoever's in a situation that's going on. And you know, I haven't had any experience in that field at all, so I don't know exactly what they go through besides seeing it on Hollywood, you know.
Right.
But if I couldn't fail at being a negotiator, it could be a very good thing, you know, because I know there's still sometimes, you know, hostage situations and bank robberies. And I'm not saying being a negotiator to, like, you know, to like pretty much give in to them, but actually to have the tactic to make it successful every time, where nobody gets hurt, nobody gets injured, nobody gets killed. A negotiator, it's live, it's fast. Every move is like you have to be very present to that situation. So there goes that word present again. I mean, wouldn't it be great if I could be a negotiator who could never fail? I mean, how many lives could I save? My secret to happiness?
On top of your head, right.
Wow, you know what? Actually, that's... Actually, here, another situation. I just turned 30 years old. And I think turning 30 was that one time where I really beat myself up. I felt like, man, I'm so far behind. I'm 30 years old, and I have all these goals and accomplishments that I haven't done yet that I really wanted to do. And out of those couple of weeks of really just, you know, being really down and being really, you know, kind of being in the pits, you know, I was just really not happy with myself. And, you know, for me, I actually have a spiritual belief. So, you know, and I think when you come to terms with being, you know, where you are presently, you have to, you know, you actually get the opportunity to experience being happy, you know, and being content. And only then can you move forward. What happened was that I changed, you know, and nothing changed, you know, with finances. Nothing changed with, I didn't, you know, buy a new car or move to a bigger house or nothing like that. But somehow I can't snap, but I snapped out of it, you know. And I think that's what you have to do. You can't change your situations,
but you can change
yourself, right?
Right.
So I changed from being here to here, but everything else was still the same around me.
Yeah.
If I wake up anywhere in the world, right, I think it'll have to be on a beach. You know, tropical breezes, warm,